Race fans, man, I tell you what, we got something special in store for you here tonight. The Sim 500 Derby. Snowball Derby. First annual Sim 500 Derby, that is. To kick this thing off here at Flags Speedway. Well, got in store here. Got a good one. Guys, men are going to battle around this place. As warm up right now is what they're doing. So we'll let you listen to the sights and sounds of some of these bad, fast machines. They went through some heats and qualifiers. But right now, they're out here just storming around Five Flags. And Five Flags is going to be interesting. Get a bit of our weather here. Got 120-degree track temp. 6 degrees out here, so not bad, not bad. All right, good field on hand here tonight for these boys. 19 drivers out here. About to rumble. Actually, 24 drivers. There you go. Let's see who can be the best of the best. Who y'all think? Who you rooting for out there? That's the name. Who you rooting for? All right, let's get set. I tell you what, warm-up time, like I said. About to sit down. Sim 500 here. It's going. Snowball Derby. Derby time. I guess we could call it Derbylicious. How's that? I got less than a minute, folks. Get your refreshments together. You filed in. Come on. Come on, come on. Sunday night racing. I love it. Letting you listen to a lot of these cars, man, just tumble around this place. All right, feature time here. We're about to grid these guys up. Let's grid them up here tonight. And the man out front, Justin Fuller, along with Chad Cole, is going to be right there along with him. They're going to get this thing done in a beautiful way. You got Dave Comstock, Steve Ritter. You also got Chad Coleman, Mike Kelly, Adam Gillian, Brian Macklin, EJ O'Rourke, Anthony DeBarro, Joey Katina, Doug Roth rounds that top section up. Look to the rest of the field here. Man, it's going to be a good one here. First annual Derby style. You know, this is the Five Flags short style track. How's it going to get it done? Kind of the it's the modifieds too. So it's nothing kind of unique. Modified. Go up here. All right. Car's pulling them off. Chad Cole and company up front with Justin Fuller. Going to be a madhouse of a start on this one. I go by pretty quick because, well, this is a quick style track. Here we go. Pace car. Holding them around. Vroom, vroom, vroom. One more time here. Pace car drop off on pit road. We'll go to work. Flags Speedway here tonight. The Snowball. Well, it's actually Sim500 Derby. Pace cars in. Green flags about to fly in the air. And we're racing. Justin Fuller, just like that, gets a good jump out front in the field. Chad Cole right behind him. They're already bumping and grinding in the back here. Brian Macklin, Anthony, Adam Gillian, Chad Coleman and company. They go side by side. Now there'll be some side by side for a little bit at this track. After a while, though, they'll get kind of single file because it's not really a two groove style track. Kind of really short here. You'll see them also get a little bit wiggly coming out of the turns. Right now, you're still seeing some good door-to-door action here in the back. Justin Fuller still leads them up front. Single file for the moment. Chad Coleman right there. Chad Coleman's hanging on there to the 6th place spot. He drops it down the line with the 81, Adam. Right behind him, still got a car looks like David Comstock. Way a little bit loose, actually. Steve Ritter, excuse me. He's got Mike Kelly on his back bumper there. Mike's going to try to talk to him a little bit. Oh, Jonathan Lockhart. Reckon. Go back and watch him. See what happens. Oh, just got contact. Went around. Boom, right in the wall. Oh. Definitely not something he wants to show on the Twitch there. Because. Just like that, that's how fast and furious things can get around here. Excitement. Flags Speedway. And already pit stops. Pit strategy being played out here. Now, the Snowball Derby. The life is going on. Prestige style racing, just like the Chili Bowl. Everybody know what Chili Bowl is. Kind of the, that's the dirt side of things. And it's kind of like, the Daytona race, on the 500, all those. But yeah, Snowball Derby is run, during the winter time. Run around the, around this time of season. Good little race. A little more info here for you, about the Snowball Derby. Now, I'm not 100% up on it like, I should be, because it's only run once a year, and Five Flags is the home of the Snowball Derby. So that is kind of cool. It's just it's an annual event that they run. Very good one at that. But I want to appreciate everybody tuning in. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. We are snowballing. Snowball. Could start singing up here. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Better not do that. Hey, it's Christmas time. Hope everybody's having a good one. I call it Christmas. I like holidays, that's fine. I won't offend nobody, but, well, still say Christmas. And we want to wish you a Christmas here at OSRN. Online SimRacingNetwork.com. I know that all fathers here at Sim500 also, too. What's up, man, Trigger? Tripper. All right. You haven't seen it in a while. Hey, good time to tune in. And I tell you what, 2020 around the corner, you definitely can see us, a lot of us, because you can see us now. We're back out racing here, snowball style. Justin Fuller back out front, Chad Cole right there in second. David Comstock, he's back here battling it out. Steve Ritter and company, boy, them guys there back there trading some paint. Now hang on to it. Whoa, Mike Kelly. He came out that sideways there a little bit. Joey Katina He's in the 14 machine, a little bit off the pace. Look at that man out there with a bad fast Trans Am. I think that's Brian Macklin. Is it? Oh, 43. 43 Doug Roth in traded into King machine. He's gonna be the bandit tonight. There you go. You see these cars already getting way, way loose, and Randy Yoakum crashing. Back on the back here. See what happened to Randy. Contact! Up, tow mater. Came right in time. Need a tow. They're wrecking. Ouch. Back one more time. Watch it. Watch this. Oh, 3 wide back there. Boys back there, and then all of a sudden, boom! Contact. Gonna come around sideways. And a synchronized slide job right there. Done. All right, caution. Hey, this place here is a wild one for it. What you been up to, Couch? Later, how y'all been doing? You own it. There you go. We need you on it, man. Can't have no pieces on the track. That'd be bad. Alright, caution 2 here tonight. These guys will settle in. I mean, this track is tricky. It's not the it's not like what you normally would think, even though with these late model cars. I mean, it's a short track by comparison. Real short track, that is. And so these guys tonight, you know, they're definitely going to have to be patient. Rely on their skill a little bit. Yeah, Merry Christmas to y'all too out there. Heck yeah, man. I'll tell you what. Christmas right around the corner. A New Year's 2020. I always like to say, can you see me now? Pit stops underway. We got a lot of great things going to happen here at OSRN, OnlineSimRacingNetwork.com. For 2020, we got some good leagues. I'm going to tell you what, we're about to crank it back up. Sim500 is kicking off. Obviously, we've got the Wednesday night K&N series. That'll run for a while. But then we got the Trans Service Cup series on Mondays kicking back up. We're still going to finish off the Joe Gibbs series. That'll finish off in February. And then we kick it off with Sim500 on Monday and Wednesday, all of next year. But most notably, we've also got iState Racing coming on board on Sunday. And then we have the SR Pro Series coming on Thursday, Bootleg on Friday. And then we got some special races on and off on Sundays, the majors. So we got some pretty heavy hitting races there with those guys. They do some kind of full length style races, Daytona races, road races. So the major series, check them out, Pacific Majors. That'll be all to do them, their sportsman series. But hey, we're back racing here, Snowball Derby. Know what I'm talking. Justin Fuller says, see you later, guys. I got to get away from the mayhem back there. Chad Cole and company up front. Mike Kelly. I might have run up the track a little bit. Oh, they're already battling back there, side by side. Battle for second place, David Comstock. Well, he wants it. He's at that 42 right there. He's on the inside. He's got Chad Cole stuck up to the high line. Chad Cole almost lost it. Whoa. Cole's up there, man, just all kind of sideways. Josh Parker back here. Look at this field of mayhem mess going on. There's a doozy happening back here. Doug Roth and company. Adam Gillian. Inside out. Mike Matesi right there also. He's sitting up there in the 13th place spot, and boy, almost got a little bit bumper. Everybody, tooth and nail. Close quarter style racing so far. And this place, you know, you just don't really, you can't really take the high line too much here. You're going to get loose too fast. You can already see it, short track racing. Everything happens very quickly here. Luckily, have not had, like, you know, a big one or so forth. Anthony Navarro, he's back here, marred back in traffic. way off the pace back here. Holy moly. Got Richard Swanley back here also. Got a lot of heavy hitters back here. Glenn Campbell, Jonathan Flower, got Jonathan Lockhart, Doug Sigmund, Randy Oakley. Wow. Good racing here, and Joey Katina still trying to run that outside line. Trying to see if he can't just hang on to it. Mike Matessi's there with him in that number 7. But it looks like Anthony was able to get around him. Still locked up. But this man right here, Justin Fuller, out front. Boy, he loves it. Short track racing. He can just go wide open. Well, I don't know if he can go wide open. It's kind of wheelhouse right here. Aggressive. Getting it done. Behind him, David Comstock and Chad Cole. Cole's trying to run down Comstock. Well, 27 in. So far, a good one. Mike Kelly's right there. Steve Ritter. You're going to see everybody's going to try to get a little bit spread out here. Not too bad. But they will get spread out for the moment. Got Anthony DeBarro right there, so everybody's kind of just getting kind of spread out a little bit. Calm down, get the jitters out, get those tires kind of warmed up a little bit. Ease on into it. There's Chip. Dasharon. I'm going to say Dasharon. Chip Dasharon. I hope that's right. Anyways, he's making a pass. Underneath Mike, takes that spot away from him. That's the 8 machine. Excuse me. Randy Oakham lapped down. He takes the spot away. He's moving on up there. He's looking pretty good. He's actually, sitting in about the 15th place spot right now. Good drive for him. Everybody being patient. That's what you want. Patience. Patience, patience. See what we got going on up here. We got Josh Parker, man. He's in the mix. You see everybody in the car number right there. .41 gets a little bit. EJ O'Rourke gets a little bit wiggly coming out of the turn. That's EJ. He's hanging on right now to 5th place spot. He's not, he's letting Mike Kelly get away from him there. So I don't know if he's having a little trouble with those tires. I mean, got to look. Been on a little run so far. Let's see. Out right now. Oh, he's been out for a little bit. Hadn't made a pit stop yet. He's got a little bit of guys right there on his backside. Mike Kelly's up there just a little bit in front of him. Exit interval between those two. And Justin Fuller, just like that, he's got company. David Comstock's run him down. I told you, Fuller only knows one thing. Run the car in the ground. He will. He will run the bumper off of it if he can. Right here you see, man, Chad Cole all over the back end. David Comstock. Comstock's trying to hold off Cole. Fuller's trying to hold off Comstock. Those 3 guys up there battling out. Then you also got Mike Kelly's going to come up into the mix. So it's a good 4-car battle. I mean, Comstock was up there by himself for a while. And the next thing you know, he's got a whole party of machines behind him. Look at this. Side-by-side racing going on back here in the back. Ted Coleman and company back here going to go door to door. Doug Roth's going to take it on the outside. Oh, Roth got a little wiggly there. Thought he was going to put it in the wall. 27's down low. That's Anthony DeBarro. He's been able to make a few spots up, but he's not making them up as fast as he'd like. I mean, he's still got time. And the one thing about this race is laps will tick down pretty quick. But up front, you still got Justin Fuller leading it by a hair. Over David Comstock, Chad Cole, Mike Kelly, all four of them machines. They are nose to tail right now. And doing what they need to do. Race hard. Or go home. David Comstock looking pretty good. He is stoked to try. He pulls up to the back bumper of Justin Fuller right there for the moment. Justin is getting a little wiggly, but hey, don't count him out just because that car might be sliding a little bit. Comstock looks to the inside. He's going to take that thing. Wow, he's going to drive it all into the grass and see if he can't pass him. Don't count out the bump and run either. You can already see these things getting a handful to master around this track. As you see David Comstock right now already closing in. He's going to look to the inside, but the car got a little bit stepped out from him there. Everybody kind of single file tucked up. Oh, David, man, come out to turn sideways. Chad Cole's back there chomping at the bit going, hey, do that one more time, please. Now the threat here, though, if they get down there on that apron, it could upset these cars and sling that thing way up into the wall. Next thing you know, boom, shakalaka. We're over. Oh, you see David Comstock doing his best dirt imitation. It ain't a dirt late model now, but it is a late model. And you're seeing him on the asphalt side here, getting it gritty. Nitty-gritty style. How y'all liking the action out there so far? I'm loving it. Liking it. Good race right now. And a battle for the lead. This is what it is. Justin Fuller up there. I mean, Justin's got it for the moment coming out. You see David Comstock there on the inside. Is he going to be able to hang on to it? I don't know. Yeah, for right now, Fuller's done what he needs to do. Hold off a hard charge, David Comstock. I mean, David's done everything he needs to do short of punting him out the way. I don't think he wants to do that, but again, we'll just have to see. Laps wind down pretty quick here at this race. And you already see Justin Fuller, boy, he went way up there in the bleachers. And that opened up the whole screen door, man, for David Comstock as he's going to shoot down on the inside. And they're going to take it door to door. Chad Cole's going to sit back here and go, all right. But I tell you what, look at Justin Fuller get the run off the top side. Those tires are coming in at the moment. They got a good run so far. Fuller, man, he held off a hard charge right there. He just drove that thing in that one turn there hard. This is a good battle here for the lead. I don't know what else David Comstock's going to have to do to get around Justin Fuller. Now, lap traffic could play a factor here. Lap traffic could be the deciding factor here on who gets this lead. I mean, you see David just all kind of wiggly. And our Justin Fuller said, all right, I see what's happening. Lap traffic coming up. I'm up high. We're gaining on it. I better close the door down here low. And that way it's going to slam that front door on old David. But he goes again out of the turn. Mike Kelly back there losing a little bit of ground. But he can make that up very easily if these guys get up here and start battling with each other. But they are closing in on the back end. And once they close in on that, on the back end of everybody, well, danger, I always say it short track racing, danger lurks around each corner. Right there, man, 51 of Justin Fuller still holding off the 42 of David Comstock. Them two are still back and forth. One taking to the inside, one taking to the outside. They're closing in. It'll be interesting. And I know David's sitting here going, man, if I could just keep those lap cars maybe up high, I could shoot on the inside. Fuller would love to get it. Look at Comstock, almost lost that thing out the turn. Boy, you want to talk about a duel here at the Snowball Derby. That's a race right there between those two cats. Two of the best here at the Sim 500 getting it done on the track. And I think Justin Fuller sees what's happening is he is closing in on those lap cars. There's nothing those lap cars can do. Maybe get out the way, but if they catch him in a turn, that'll be bad news for Fuller. Unless, man, one of them goes low. And you already see it. Oh, good job by him right there. They got out the way. Awesome. Man, they had to cut it way down low there. He pinched Comstock down to the corner. Chad Cole still sitting back there. Well, he was looking at his chops going, oh no, but look at old David. Takes that thing down on the apron. Oh, another lap car. They're going to catch him. And you see Fuller has to pinch going out of the turn. Contact. Oh, that's close. That was close to being a disaster. Wow. Just wow. Justin Fuller had to make an aggressive move. Could have been the move of the race right there. I could have almost easily, he could have, David could have almost turned Fuller at that moment. There's nothing the lap car could do. Holding his line, just trying to get out the way. These two guys are racing side by side for the lead. That's just a bad combination. Still battling up here at the front. Let's see what's happening back here behind him. E.J. O'Rourke, Brian Macklin, they're all single file. Josh Parker's back here. He's got the 20. Chad Coleman. You can already start to see these cars, man, getting all kind of out of shape. Man, them two are still battling up front. Everybody kind of single file throughout the field. But back up front, here you go. Battle for the lead again. Justin Fuller, David Comstock. And I think David sees again some lap cars up here. This might be his opportunity. He's got that run on the inside. The problem is Fuller's so good coming off the turns. And he might have it this time. I think if David can clear him. Oh, he shot up the track just a little bit. Man, this is a battle. This is a heat right here. 5 flag snowball style. And they're melting all the ice on this track. Door to door. Who's going to get it? And again, out of the turn, Justin Fuller. I think finally David Comstock's going to clear him. And I think once he does, he'll set sail. Justin Fuller might have used up the tires. We'll see. What a battle. And they run up on the lap traffic coming out of the turn. Just a wrong place to catch traffic. But Justin Fuller, after a while now, has fallen back to second. David Comstock up to first after a huge duel between those two out front. And Chad Cole right there behind them. Got Adam Gillian. Well, he's in the mix also. Up to 5th. Nice run by him. Brian Macklin is another one. E.J. O'Rourke right there sitting in 7th. Chad Cole in 8th. Josh Parker 9th. And Chip moved it up into 10th. Job, old Chip. Steve Ritter just right on the outside along with Joey Katina and Doug Roth. Got Anthony DeBarro also. Doug Roth traded in, like I said, the King machine for the Bandit machine tonight. Glenn Campbell, Richard Swavey, Mike Motesi, Doug Sigmund. Awesome run so far. We got a battle here. It's actually for 14th, 15th place. Man, gonna give some coffee. And he did. Ran him up the wall. Anthony up there. The 44. Glenn Campbell said, hey, how you doing, Anthony? Good to see you. Bye. Oh, so the coffee machine ran what normally would have been the Silver Bullet beer machine. So maybe that's why Anthony's not doing so well. He's not in his Silver Bullet machine tonight. And he just got ran over by some black coffee. There you go. Sobered him up a little bit. That's what it was. Let's put him in a wall. Well, those 3 cars still up front. You can see David Comstock has checked out. Gone. I think Justin Fuller has used up every bit of tires he's got. Now he's got Chad Cole on his back tailgate. Looking like he is going to take that spot away from him. Going to work him up on the inside here. Not sure when the green flag stops. Well, not sure when pit stops happen back, because we had a couple cautions early on. Those guys was able to get on the pit road, but as short as this track is, I'm going to say maybe lap 100, lap 130, somewhere around that ballpark time frame, give or take something. But you got Comstock leading it by 1.6 seconds over Justin Fuller. And you see Chad Cole right there trying to work on the back end. Justin Fuller for the moment. Oh, Chip back here. Look at this 3-wide battle. Oh, got into him. The 8 machine. What a save. Well, that's one way of getting on pit road. There you go. I tell you what, that was, Chip right there hanging on the 9th. He's got Josh Parker right there on his back tailgate. Everybody single file for the moment, but boy, I tell you what, well, that was one way of getting on pit road. Just got not helped on pit road. Josh Parker, though, he's going to try to see if he can't do what he can. Joey Katina hanging on to it. Well, we started with 24 machines out here. We got a couple cars out so far. John Flower, caution on the track. Anthony DeBarro crashing. See what happened. I don't know what happened to him and just went right into the wall. Oh. Mechanical problem? Tire blew? No. Man just smoked it. All right. Well, that's going to put us on pit stops. Everybody's going to be on pit road for this one. Wow. Well, we had a long, exciting green flag there. Now we're going to see who, or if Justin Fuller get back out. Yeah. Pit lane right there. Watch everybody come off of it. Pit stops. Like the 42 is going to win it off. Everybody battling off pit road. So Justin Fuller's going to fall. Looks like going to be come out in second. But he's got 4 fresh tires and fuel. You remember what he did to David Comstock before. And if anybody knows Justin Fuller, Justin is just one of them guys who won't give up. He just won't give up. All right. There we go. Good one off here. Gonna have some wave around cars too. Guys are gonna get out there and try to get their laps back. Well, I appreciate it. If you like what you see, hit a thumbs up out there. Hit a share if you can. Go to Leaguewood. We're here at the Snowball Derby, first annual Sim500 Derby. It's a good one to kick off here tonight. All right, here we go. Pace cars pulling around. And if you don't like what you see, there's always a little thumb down button. We still appreciate you coming by. All right, under caution, but lights off. Back at it again. Why I said Mike Kelly crashed. Well, green flag. David Comstock's not going to give Justin Fuller the opportunity to get up to his back bumper. But Justin was able to clear Brian Macklin, and I think that's going to clamor the field up a little bit back here. As Chad Coleman's right there. Everybody's on good tire. It's going to be a close one. Chad Coleman hanging on in that 20 machine. He's up to 5th. Chad Cole was the loser on pit road. Wow, yeah, bad. He must have thought it was a snow cone derby instead of a snowball. Got him a snow cone while he was on pit road. Chad Cole fell back to 7th. Adam Gillian up to 6th. Chad Coleman there in the 5th. Justin Parker up to 4th. He's moved it up. He was a good jumper up there. Everybody single file so far. Did Justin Fuller run down that man right there? I don't know. Be tough. New York native. I mean, David Comstock, once he got out front, he's gone. Got Adam Gilliam back here too in the mix. I remember these guys just got to be patient. They've got a little bit to go. Long way to go in this one. So anything can happen. About anything anyway. Single file, everybody up front. Mike Kelly and company though back here battling along with Richard. That's for 9th and 10th. Looks like Kelly's going to get him. Yep, sure did. Up in the 9th. Chip back hanging on to 11th. Joey Katina back here in the 12th place spot. He got Glenn Campbell. Better watch out. Remember what Glenn Campbell did to Anthony earlier. Gave him the old Folgers. Blam, bam. Thomas Leary. There you go. Looks good right there in his 15th place spot. And this track right now is just a nightmare of a track. Doug Roth. Doug marred back in traffic. Kind of fell off the pace a little bit back. Way off the pace. Way. Well, back up front though. You do see him right there. David Comstock still leading it. Justin Fuller in 2nd. Brian Macklin up to 3rd. Josh Parker to 4th. And Chad Coleman hanging on to the 5th place spot. But I got a feeling this man right here, once he got that top spot, it's smooth sailing for him. Justin Fuller is going to try to see if he can't run him down. It'll be interesting to see if he can. Brian Macklin right there. Everybody in tow. The 30 machine, Brian. And you've got the 23 there, Josh Parker. Josh is looking like he's wanting to try to close in on the back bumper there a little bit. You've got Chad Cole back here. Remember, he was up there. He was one of the losers on the last pit stop. Falling off the pace just a little bit. He's got E.J. O'Rourke back there, though. Mike Kelly's moving in up on him. Hoping Mike Kelly, Adam Gilliam, my bad. He's hoping Adam will get up there and battle a little bit with Chad. That way they could get up. Mike could get up there and sneak in, take a couple positions away. Joey Katina hanging on to the 13th place spot along with Steve Ritter back here in 14th. Doug's been on the move up. Doug's coming back to the front. Wow, he's passing some cars. He's got that thing. He's bounding down. Really good so far. We're 100 in. We got 150 to go. Battle here for about 3rd. That would actually be the 30 machine. Brian Macklin got to 23. Josh Parker all over his back bumper. But Brian's looking to the inside for the moment. Is Josh going to be able to take that spot? Remember, this is the same move David did on Justin Fuller. Justin Fuller's not been able to close in on David after he's been able to get around him. So far, so good. Man, I tell you what, good race right there. Looks like Josh Parker's going to take it. He does. Muscles his way around. That's a good move, but then it's going to be a crossover. No, here comes Chad Coleman. Chad Coleman is going to see if he can't come up here, punch his nose up there and take a spot away. He had Adam there for a moment, almost tried to get him a little wiggly. What y'all think about the race out there so far? It's a good one, short track racing. These guys, man, just they get out here, nitty-gritty. Hats off here to these guys here at the Sim 500. That man right there, David Comstock, he's got that monster machine roaring tonight. Justin Fuller right behind him. Yeah. Hashtag Justin's retiring. Never heard of a person retiring from sim racing, but I guess there you go. He's not totally retiring, folks. He's just a step away. A break. I don't blame him. He can get overwhelming at times. Man only knows one gear wide open. I mean, when you know one gear wide open, well, that can get pretty tiring after a while. Glenn Campbell Company back here, got the Folgers machine. Have a cup of coffee. Does look like a Folgers. Is that Folgers? That's Folgers. Yeah, it is. Maxwell House. That's what I thought. Same thing. Folgers, Maxwell House, all coffee. I'll take mine with some sugar and cream. 16 machine there, Steve Ritter. Work over like a lap down car. He's got it looking pretty good so far there. Doug Roth behind him. Joey Katina way up front there in the 14 machine. Looks like we're going to have pit stops though. Randy Yoakum, unfortunately, well, he's on pit road. Anthony DeBarro, John Flower, Jonathan Lockhart, Mike Matesi, Mark Cretin, all out of the race here officially. I hate to see that on there. And from the looks of it, it looks like Justin Fuller is just not going to be able to run down David Comstock. Not going to happen. I mean, David's pulling away. He's got about a 7/10 lead so far. And then there's a pretty good distance between him and Josh Parker also. Brian Macklin right there, falling back to fourth. Adam Gillian hanging on to the 5th place spot. Chad Coleman right there. Chad Cole's moved up though a little bit from the 7th. E.J. O'Rourke hanging on to 8th. Mike Kelly tonight. And Richard Waverly up the 10th right there. So some definitely good racing going on amongst all these guys. Everybody settled back down, back in a little bit of pace they got. As we're here at the Flags Speedway for the first annual Sim 500 Derby. Good little event. It's an annual event, the Snowball Derby. In real life, it's an annual style event they put on at the actual real Flags Speedway. And they just actually ran it. So that's another one. Everybody right now looking pretty calm. Calm, cool, and collected. Got a good run happening so far with all these guys. All right, so far so good, been amongst everybody out here. No ball derby styles running off as David Comstock still leading. See Justin Fuller already getting a little bit wiggly behind him. David's right there. Adam Gillian company. Hold on to it. Adam's looking good. I like the kind of composure these guys have got around this track. You know, kind of settled down. They had a few cautions earlier on. Now they've settled into place here. Brian Macklin's on pit road. He's decided he's going to, I think there might be some scheduled pit stops here too. We'll just have to kind of see. David Comstock right there. Justin Fuller, Josh Parker and company. You got Adam Gillian. Just like that. You already see David, he's got some lap traffic he's gonna have to work around. And you know, it's just like short track racing. Once you get into lap traffic, danger lurks at every corner. There, we get to kind of run and see what he looks like on his nose there. Monster machine. Makes that pass on him. Justin Fuller back here though. He's not too far off, but he's falling. He's about 2.1 seconds. I mean, he's losing a lot of time. But he does have that Nemesis lab right there. I want to give a shout out to Kick-Ass Beef Jerky too, you know, doing the pole award here tonight also. Nemesis lab coming on board for the K&N series. Wednesday night Trans Service Cup coming on board for the Cup series. Coming this February. And we always want to appreciate WCI Parts for what they've done here at Sim500. Englishtown Auto. Right there you see Justin Fuller working, and he's about to take a bite out of Sloth, the 38 car. Good little shot here, man, just to show you what these guys are working with. Justin's got his hands full. Oh, Josh Parker right there behind him. That's what it looks like. You see Josh Parker about to make mayhem. We'll see Josh Parker looking at the inside. Whoa, almost took the back end of Justin Fuller out. So those two guys right there are going to try to battle it out. They got that lap car. Justin Fuller just pulls up to the outside. Oh, you opened up the door there for Josh. And that's going to leave it open. Oh, Fuller almost. He got wiggly. I think he sees Josh as maybe a little bit faster. But, folks, that's for actually... that's for second. It looks like Parker's going to take it with ease. There you go. Now you got Adam Gillian. Is he going to be able to run down Justin? Because we know after a while, Justin Fuller, that car just gets all kind of mean handling. Adam right there, looking good. As we're closing in. Well, I appreciate it, Gal. How you doing? Yeah, give me a world of info on this thing too, man. It gives me all kinds of neat little trinkets. The weather. Let's just see what the track's heated up to. 120 Fahrenheit, 68 degrees there. Kind of just see everything, man, rolling. Good run so far between all these guys. We're lap 139. We're getting up here to about 100 to go. Well, that Chad Coleman right there is moving up on the Chad Cole. So we're going to have Chad Cole, Chad Coleman. Chad show. Hey, I hear that, man. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm going to go eat my pizza after the race. So there you go. I'm going to have my refreshments after the race. How's that? We got 110 left in this one. That'll get clocked off pretty quick, as fast as it. There's Coleman. He's going to take that pass on Cole. Cole just says, go ahead. I'll let you by. Not a problem. Have a good one. Mike Kelly. And is that EJ back there? Look at him doing his best dirt track imitation on the asphalt. Boy, that thing is all kind of loose. He's got the rear end trying to come around and meet the front. So it's been a good solid race so far. A few cautions out here and there, but not too bad. You can already see these guys getting me a little handful. You got old Glenn Campbell there. He's got his Maxwell House coffee machine. Probably going to need some coffee after this one. Steve Ritter and there, Joey Katina. Doug Sigmund. Thomas Leary. Doug Ross still out, and Doug out of this one. Got 14 machines only running in this right now. As attrition, definitely. Weird, it's heavy head. Guys have had to bail out, tap out of it. There's Adam Gillian. A nice looking car on his end there. Getting close to about 100 to go. We're like about the last quarter of the race here. Adam makes a pass up to fourth. He's trying to run down Justin Fuller. Fuller's in trouble. He keeps looking at his rearview mirror and he sees Adam Gillian closing in, and he's in trouble for losing the top three. He was not able to beat David Comstock off pit road, and David has now got a 4.1 second lead over the field. David Comstock, I got a feeling, here's the thing. And you see Fuller, man, it's all over the place. If David can run the full season next season, I think he's going to be a threat for a championship. I know the rule states, and I don't think Adam Gillian's going to be able to come back on the Monday one. I wish he would be able to. It would be awesome. I know how the rule states on it. But I think David Comstock's going to be one of the favorites next season. Since Justin Fuller is not going to be there, I would say Anthony DeBarro, hey, you can't count that cat out. He's fast. You're probably going to have a few new guys show up too. You never know about those new guys. They probably could step up at any given time. Chad Coleman's still there. I mean, there you go. Josh Parker, he's hanging on to second, but David right now working traffic. And here's where he's got to be patient. He's 3 cars in front of him. He's got one he'll probably be able to get around easy. Other 2 are going to be battling. Oh, they got single file just at the right time for him. Good run. Good heads up by the lap cars there. Saw the leader coming, which, I mean, he's got enough of a lead that he can actually just be a little bit patient. Didn't really have to push the envelope too much. So he's out front. David Comstock, he made around lap traffic there pretty good. Adam Gillian, like I said, closing in on 3rd place. Justin Fuller. Oh, man, looks like a snowmobile out there going sideways. Good run so far. And everybody just being patient the best they can. Oh, Fuller in the wall. And he had to hold on to it, and that let Adam go around and Chad Coleman, but Justin Fuller, oh, tagging the wall right there. Bam, had to hang on to it. He's got a wild beast. Chad Coleman wasn't able to totally get around him. Justin's trying to fight back on the outside. But Fuller up into the wall again. That thing just went evil loose. Holy cow. He's got a bull. And it's bucking. The 51 machine. Chad Cole. I'll just say, hey, can I go ahead and get around you, man? Look like you're having a hard time. Good run. Right there. Justin's able to hold on to that spot. I think Chad Cole saw it like, yeah, Fuller gonna wreck before it's over with. Justin Fuller fell all the way back to 5th on that one. Pushed Josh Parker up to 2nd. Adam Gillian up to 3rd. Chad Coleman there into 4th. And you can already see a lot of these guys, they're coming out of the turn. Look at them cars, man, just go all kind of wiggly. Evil handling right now. Very evil handling. The man who's just checked out, that would be David Comstock. David Comstock has just checked out of this one. Long gone. Yeah, it says, see you later here at Flags Speedway for the Snowball Derby. Well, it's actually the Sim500 Derby. Justin Fuller out here, he's trying to make it the Demolition Derby if he keeps driving like he's driving off the turn. He's a madman behind the wheel right now. Cole right there. Those two guys are just asking to wreck. I mean, what more would you want? Short track racing, ill handling cars. I mean, those things are coming off the turn all kind of sideways. We're getting down to the closing laps here. Justin Fuller had the fast car out front, put it on pole. But then he got run down by David Comstock and he ain't been the same since. He just took all the air out of his tires. And now he's way up in the bleachers. He's in the skyline. Way up high. Chad Cole still couldn't make the pass on the inside. Who's that behind him? Mike Kelly? Mike Kelly sitting back there going, No, that ain't Mike. That's a lap car. Lap car sitting back there going, That's actually Thomas. I was probably on new tires sitting there going, hey guys, don't wreck. I've already had a bad night tonight. This is a door-to-door race actually here for 5th and 6th place. Now, I got a feeling they're going to have to make a pit stop for the end of this one. Or they're going to want to make one. They'll probably yell at the crewman right now. I need tires. And he's probably going, no, you don't. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Look, man, I need tires. Bad. The car's not handling. As always, the crewman's going to be, but you can't come in yet. Justin Fuller hanging on to 5th. Run so far. Oh, Richard was able to make a pass. Well, that's Richard in the 38. He's closing in. Gotta get a look at his car. A little close up. He's got sloth and a squirrel on it. That's awesome. What up, John? I always need tires. Hey, that's right. I always need tires. Everybody needs tires. But the crewman says, no. Crew chief says, stay out on the track a little bit long. Driver, he's always begging, but I can't drive it. You're doing a fine job. Look good from here. As you see him go sideways. Justin Fuller, he's a madman trying to hang on to that thing. Every time he comes out of the turn, it is sideways. Chad Cole's going to try it again, see if he can't drive down the inside. Good battle going on here for 5th and 6th. And E.J. O'Rourke, oh, cautions out. Well, Justin Fuller's going, thank you, Lord. I needed that. E.J. O'Rourke spinning. Oh, he looped it. And in the middle of the track, now he just turned it into a mad bulldog. He punched the nose of it. Done. Oh, well, I'm going to tell you what. Justin Fuller's probably going, can I come in now? Pitman says, oh, yeah, we're good. Get down to the closing laps here. I'm pretty sure they can make it all the way from this part. But that man right there, David Comstock, has owned the top. No doubt. Yeah, hey, that's how Justin Fuller drives. I mean, that guy, he only knows one speed, wide open, and he only knows one way of driving a car. I'm waiting for one day for him to try to drive that thing upside down, but I've seen him try to do it sideways. A lot. Now you got to realize these pit stops are way, way longer than what a NASCAR pit stop is. And, boy, David Comstock beats out Josh Parker again. Fuller, he's going to get tires and get it done, but David Comstock wins the battle off pit road. What up to, John? Hey, I need to get up with you, by the way, John. I know if you'd be interested, I got one of them major races coming up January the 1st. It's not as long as the other ones, by the way. Didn't know if you'd be interested in one, you know, call one of them. If not, I'm going to make me a post on it. No, they don't respond too well upside down. I mean, I've seen seen a few of them that way. I mean, I kind of figured if he would have tires on the roof, he would try it. But hey, you just never know. Justin Fuller is just one of those kind of madmen. Try something. All right, David Comstock, for the moment, he's going to take the lead out here. Josh Parker's going to be starting in second. Adam Gillian right there in third. Chad Coleman in fourth. Justin Fuller, well, he's going to start out in fifth. A wild one here. Yeah, well, they don't have any more of the 24-hour races. I did find out the schedule, so it'll be kind of cool. Send us hit me a message on OSR Network on Facebook, and that's the best way of doing it. How you doing, Jody, man? Welcome to the broadcast out there, and welcome to the race here. First annual Sim500 Derby. Getting set to go back green flag. Everybody bunches up, and everybody's gonna be on 4 tires too. That start was kind of mayhem right there. But David Comstock loves it. He's able to get a jump out front. Josh Parker right there along with him. Adam Gillian in tow too. But I'll talk to you more about there, John. It's a little bit different. They're actually a little shorter. I mean, well, they're not shorter. They're definitely no 12 hours. How's that? No 6 hours either. There we go. All right, but we got Justin Fuller hanging on. Yeah, there you go, Casto. Yeah, Fuller would try it. He'd try that thing and see what he can muster up right now. He's got lap car right behind him. He's going to try to run down Chad Coleman. And he's got a few lap machines around him. That's what it looks like. But Adam Gillian right now, he's going to try to see if he can't take it to David Comstock. These 3 machines up here. Josh Parker, he's going, it's not over with yet. I got new tires. I can get this thing done somehow, some way. Josh Parker is holding on to it. Now remember, once David got warmed up, though, it was all she wrote. He was long gone. Got David right there. He is holding off a good charge by Josh Parker, Adam Gillian. The top three machines all kind of nose to tail for the moment. Gotta look at that. Let you see him over the top of the roof there for a minute. And this one right here, so far, Parker right there. Adam Gillian behind him. Well, David right there looks good coming out of those turns. And look at Adam. He's just kind of setting them up. He's like, yeah, let me measure these guys up just a little bit. If they make a little slip, mess up just a little bit, I'm good to go. But you can already see those cars are already almost out of control coming out of the turn. They hit that apron down there and they're almost sideways. I mean, that's just this track and just this car combination. Everybody being patient, but it's a good battle for the lead. Josh Parker's putting the heat on the back end there. David Comstock wants to make you make a mistake. Will we see the bump and run? Well, Josh coming out sideways. Comstock, though, I think the more you let him stay out front, or the longer you let him stay out there, it's going to be his. But you can see, I don't know, these tires this time, I think they gave him some duds. He don't look like he's walking away from Josh Parker. Either that or just being patient on the front side. Or he's mirror driving. Looking at his rear view mirror too much. Man, look at, oh, Parker almost got down there and hit the apron. This is the wheelhouse right here. Good battle up front. Top three guys. David Comstock, Josh Parker, Adam Gillian. They got a race going on. For the closing laps here for the first annual Sim500 Derby by Flags Speedway. This would be their rendition of the Snowball Derby. Now, we did have some qualifying heats earlier on. And we started with 24 drivers. We've got a lot of them out here tonight, though. As you can see, we've only got actually, attrition has really taken these guys. And these guys have just gotten all kind of beat up out here. So, no, well, I got 13 machines left. Glenn Campbell's not going to quit. He said, I'm staying out here. Look at Josh Parker close up on the back end tailgate there. Oh, that man. He has given David Comstock all he can handle. Remember, Comstock had a 4-second lead. Josh Parker came through the field like gangbusters. But it looks like going through the middle off, Josh Parker has got the run. Going into the turn, David's got it. But right there in the middle of the turn, looks like Comstock, man, for some reason just does not have the grip. I don't know what's happening to him, but he does not have the hook. And that car's bouncing all over the place. For the moment, you can see it. Right now, David, he's holding off a charge. Oh, here comes Parker inside. That's the run he needed. He opened the door. Now we got a battle for the lead. I want to see, nobody's been able to contest with David all night long. David went up there and took the lead away from Justin Fuller. But he did it on the inside. Justin Fuller did the outside lane. And it looks like Josh Parker is going to take the lead with Adam Gillian right there in tow with him. 3-car battle up top. Man, absolutely Parker is. Parker looking good so far. And you can see David Comstock's in trouble for the first time this race. Man, he had a 4.5-second lead, and now it just went away. And he threaded the needle putting it in between those two cars. Wow. If he's going to try to, oh, and he touched him. Bump and run. Oh, caution's out. Wow. Go back and watch that one. He got the back end of him, and then Adam got a little bit of the back end there, David, when they had to check up. But oh, contact with the top guys. Well, that's one way of passing. Caution. What I'm saying, it's going to set it up. Hey, here we go. So far, so good. Yeah, I know, Gael. That was, I don't think it was anybody, meant to do it. But that was a wild one. Who's going to win the battle off pit road? Yeah, just some hard racing. I mean, going into turn, looks like maybe Josh just had to check up ever so slightly, and David drove it into turn. Hey, it's short track racing. That's what I've always said. And look at Justin Fuller. Uh-oh. All right, fellas. If there's any time he needs to shine, is now, because we're getting down to the closing. And I'm going to tell you, Justin Fuller, if he's got 4 fresh tires and whatever he's got in the fuel tank, and he's got even, a quarter of his motor left, he's definitely got all his fenders. Well, Adam Gillian's in trouble. You got to look. David Comstock fell to 4th out of pit road. Chad Coleman had a great pit stop. He's up to 3rd. What a change of events. Josh Parker comes out of 6th. Chad Cole up to 5th. Wow. This is about to be a race. This is about to be, well, they call it a Sim500 Derby. But I think we're about to turn this thing into the Sim500 first annual, demolition. Yeah, there you go. Gap somebody. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm all for the bump and run, short track racing, beating and banging, or shredding some metal out here. I love it. I definitely do. I mean, these guys got here and trade paint, some of the best. And I've said it, Sim500, they got some awesome drivers here. They're about to show it off on the short track. Lights off on the pace car. I don't know if we're going to get this thing here. Woo! The Sim500 parking lot. You said it. Out of the junkyard. Virtual style. Lights off on the pace car. Pace car's in. We're going back. Green flag. Adam Gillian right now. He says, I am long gone. I'll see you later. He said, I've seen what Justin Fuller can do, and I don't want no part in it. But David Comstock and Chad Coleman. Now, Comstock's going to look to try to get around Coleman as fast as he can. Oh, they're good. But I tell you what, it's still short track racing, though. And you're right, anything can happen. David's going to try to get around Chad Coleman as best he can, because the more he sits in battles, lets those guys in front of him walk away, it's over with. Can Justin Fuller run down Adam Gillian? Because Adam right now, wow, hey, you can't take anything away from Adam. Chad Coleman crashing. Chad Coleman in the 20. He just looped it and spun it and hit the wall. Gone. Yeah, getting closer to time limits. You're right. He put an hour and 30. We're at an hour and 8 right now. So I think we probably are good. Cautions. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. See what we got going on. Adam Gillian right now. Man out front. Justin Fuller there in second. David Comstock up to 3rd. Josh Parker to 4. Chad Cole sitting in 5th. Everybody. I don't know. This one's going to be it's going to be a wild one. At this point, earlier in the race when David Comstock had like a 4.5 second lead, had a long green flag run, I'd have said he probably had it in the bag. But at this point right now, I have no clue. I don't even know who's going to win it right now. But it's about to get good. You know that, right? They bunching them back up. And Adam Gillian, he got a good start last time. He's going to want to get another good start this time. Get away from those guys back there and get going. We're going to have 38 to go, 39 to go, excuse me, when they cross the line. It has been exciting from the green flag on here for the first annual Sim500 Derby here at Flags Speedway. Lights on, the pace car off. Here we go. Drops off. Well, no. We're going to go one more time around. Paying attention. All right, Adam Gillian right now. Not bad. Justin Fuller. He's another one there. Who's going to be? Pace car's in. Adam's going to try to get the start of his life this time, and he does. He shoots out like a cannon that time. Justin Fuller says, not so fast. He's going to reel him in. And behind him, David Comstock, he's got the inside lane. Oh, Josh Parker and him, they're back at it again. So watch these two guys. Remember, they got into each other. Parker, he realizes he's going to pinch him up top. That's a battle for third right there. David Comstock knows time's running out. He's got to go. Get it. Oh, and he's going to get up there and get to the side again. Boy, them two guys up there about to do some arm wrestling with some huge pound of cars. Chad Cole, look at Josh Parker drive off the turn, though. Parker says, not today, Comstock. You bump me out the way. Not a happening. Justin Fuller trying to run down the leader. He's not having too much luck, but these two guys right here, it is a grand slam happening here at the Five Flags. You can see Josh Parker up high, David Comstock down low. You can just see how much intensity they are bringing. But the more they stay hooked up, and look at Parker just come off the turn. I mean, it's almost like when he starts to come off the turn, he just floors that thing and it just shoots off the turn. Wow. Again on the inside. And I think David's going to have to give him that high line. I mean, Josh Parker is relentless. Wow, Parker takes the third place spot. Now David's going to fall back into the clutches there, Chad Cole. But I don't think he has enough time as Adam Gillian is running away with this one. And Justin Fuller is not closing the gap. I don't think Josh is going to be able to pull up there. Chad Cole and company, look at Chad Cole now. He's going to work over David. He possibly can. You got Chad Coleman there. You got Richard up in there in the seventh place spot. E.J. O'Rourke. Man spun earlier. And he's done able to fire back up the 8th place spot. So a good run by him. Good run by all these guys, really. See David right there. He is all on the bottom of the apron. Yeah, I just think, though, he might have wore his tires out a little bit there. I think David might be done. Chad Cole's all over the back end. Now, I think Adam's sitting in the catbird seat. Every time we see somebody get out front and just roll, boy, you see Chad Cole almost drive that thing into the wall. I think he was trying to take a left-hand turn to the concession stand. That's going to open the door up for Chad Cole. Chad Coleman. See, I mess him up. Put the man on the end. They got the both same name. Chad Cole, Chad Coleman. I always wondered if they were brothers. Siamese twins or something. They're not. I just saying. Justin Fuller hanging on to second. Adam Gillian, though, he's walking away with this one. He's got a little bit over a half-second lead. over Justin. You know, Josh Parker is running him down. But my question is, does he have enough time to run down Fuller, get around Fuller, and then run down Adam Gillian and obviously, you know, get around him? If a caution flies, I think at this point, I think Adam would love for this thing to go green the rest of the way. I mean, the way the laps wind down here, they wind down very, very quickly. So far, Josh Parker is the man climbing up through the leaderboard. He's running Fuller down. He's going to catch Fuller before this one's over. But he won't. I don't think he's going to have enough time to catch Adam Gillian. Gillian is the man, unless he just gets held up by some traffic. But the fastest guy on the track right now is that man right there. As you can see, lap times. We'll go to last lap. Do what your last laps are. You see Parker putting down the fastest laps on the track. Well, David Comstock is actually. My bad. And you can see Josh Parker right there rumbling. Coming up on the back end of Justin Fuller. Is he going to be able to get around him? That'll be the next question. Is he going to be able to push, and get around that Nemesis Lab machine? He's going to have to do it quickly if he's going to have any chance of running down Adam Gillian. Now, his ultimate thing would be get around Justin Fuller, maybe get up here and give him a little love tap, let him know he's back here, or just let Fuller wreck on his own. Get up here, and then a caution. If you can get around Fuller, a caution come out real quick. But you can see Justin Fuller driving that thing on the inside. And then he comes off the turns all kind of wiggly. Woo! He is stepping it out sideways off the turns. That just shows you how much of a handful these machines are at this track at Five Flags. Fuller picked the pace up that time. Oh, yeah. There you go, John. They definitely do. Man, right now, and they're driving these things for everything they've got. Lap after lap. I mean, Justin Fuller knows he wants to hang on to a second. And he knows Josh is right there. And Adam Gillian just, you know, he's just watching his rearview mirror going, I love everything I'm seeing. See you later, guys. He's got a 1.4 second lead, and you see it right there. Well, Josh Parker's going to have to make something aggressive happen. He's going to have to probably push Fuller out of the way. And, oh, Fuller did. Oh, contact. I told you. Justin Fuller. Oh, out of the turn, sideways, kaboom. And I said he was going to try to drive the car upside down. There you go. He's upside down, folks. Watch it. Out of the turn, sideways, boom, into there. Ain't got a little help. Car up on two wheels. Get a man some tires on his roof. He'll try to win this thing. All up on there. Look at that. Done. Looks like a Joey Chitwood show. Oh. All right. Well, this one. Woo. Well, what do you do? I mean, wow, Adam Gillian hit it. Are you serious? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Adam pitted. He's going to come out in third, though. Oh, what's up, Tyler? How you doing? That's what. Yeah, we did talk about Fuller earlier, racing on his lid. We did. We mentioned that. There we go. But Adam Gillian pitted. 4 tires. I mean, by the time we go back green, whew, it's going to be less than 10 to go. Josh Parker and David Comstock up front are going to be in defense mode right now, because Adam Gillian is going to be the first guy on 4 tires. The top 2 guys did not pit. Adam is going to drive through there like he is a bull in a china shop. There you go, Tyler. Heck yeah, man. I tell you what. Yeah, because it's about to be wild. I mean, you're going to see Josh, and obviously these guys do not want to... it'll be less than 10 to go. We're lapped 239 to 250, so there we go. The biggest thing, can Adam get around Chad Cole fast enough? If he does, Josh Parker and David Comstock up front, if they go side by side, whoo, in defense mode. That's right. In defense. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, here we go. Maybe for the final time, who knows? We might see some more junked up metal here on the virtual side. And Josh Parker got a good jump, and I knew it. Adam Gillian with those new tires coming through there with a missile. Chad Cole, he got the back end of David Comstock. And David Comstock, nowhere to go. Caution. See what happened. Man, you saw Adam come up through there, and then Cole with his new tires. Oh, jacked up David Comstock. See ya. Gone. That was crazy. Crazy, crazy. And it's about to get even more crazier. Now, we're going to go back green. We got enough time. But it's about to get wild, and you can already see those 4 tires. Josh Parker is a sitting duck. That's just all it is. And Chad Cole's going to come rumbling up through there. Now, Chad Cole, I've always said he's kind of a guy that kind of sits back a little bit. But at this point, Chad, you just need to bring in your inner Justin Fuller and just get up there and run hard. Richard Swavely has another one right there, too. Hang on. Hey, new tires versus old tires. Yo. But you got to. Closing laps. It's short track racing. You can't hold back. You can't wait that guy up there in the front to, finally, man, get his finger out of, and get going. Man, you got to go. It is time to drive. It ain't time to sit up here and sing the blues. It is go time. About to get us a winner here tonight. Well, folks, if you like this kind of action, tune in on Wednesdays. K&N Series. Oh, Parker's going to get a good start. Problem is, I think Adam's going to run him down. Yeah, he's just going to run him right down. It's going to be crazy. I don't know. It's going to be crazy. But if you like this kind of action, check us out at the K&N Series on Wednesday nights here for the Sim500 here on OSR Network on YouTube. And give us a follow there on YouTube and hit us a like, man, over there on the OSR Network on Facebook. Online simracingnetwork.com. Sim500 and the Monday night series definitely kicks back off in February. But we do have the Joe Gibbs series over on the Joe Gibbs Facebook, the off-season series here. Check that out. You'll see a lot of these Sim500 guys. There you go. Well, a guy else says, watch me bring up the rear. Come on now. He'll be doing better than that guy, Lights off on the pace car. We're going to have about 3 to go in this one. Josh Parker is going to be running for his life. He's like a fish out of water right now. And he's hoping he don't drown. Because he has got a tugboat right behind him there beside of him. Adam Gillian. Don't count Chad Cole out of this one, or Richard, or Chad Coleman, or EJ. There we go. And Josh Parker, he got a good run again. And Chad Cole got a jump. And see, this is what Parker needs to see. And if I was one of those guys there, I mean, this is what Parker wants to see. Those 2 guys battle. Those 2 contact. Boy, Chad Cole, man, I'm going to tell you what, I told you. He came in here and yellow flags out, and I'm going to tell you what, that might end it. I don't think we got green, white checkers. Man, let's go back. Oh, Richard Sway bounced off the wall. Boom, got into it. Killed the sloth. It's a car wreck in the back. Yeah. Folks, I think we'll put an end to it. I don't think we're going to have a green-white checker. I don't know if they put one in or not. Hey, somebody tell me, give me something up here, because I think Josh Parker just pulled this thing out. At the bag. Chad Cole right there, along with Chad Cole. Chad Cole, boy, he was coming out through that little Tasmanian devil. Killing him. And look at Chad Coleman up to third. Wow. But I do believe this is over and Josh Parker has survived. Wow. What a finish. Josh Parker is going to pull this thing off. Are you kidding? Yes, he is. Josh Parker's going to bring it home here tonight. Oh, man, what a run. What a finish to that one. Wow. Parker, Cole, and Coleman. Burn them down, man. Burn them down. Yeah, true. They do in the regular series have green-white checkers. But I'm going to bring up the third place man, Chad Coleman. Chad Coleman, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, Joe, I got you. What's up?
Man, what a wild finish here to the Derby. I probably turned in from a snowball Derby to the demo Derby, but man, that was wild. And out of nowhere, you're going to finish here in third.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun to drive. I mean, the car slid around a good bit. The tires on it went off pretty quick. It was a lot of fun. Got to say congrats to my boy Parker up there winning the race. He got dumped out of the lead earlier, and then I guess karma worked in his favor this time.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you what, you're right. He was back there earlier on. He got shot out of a cannon up front, but I tell you what, Chad Cole and Adam back there battling really helped him out. Then that caution came out. Man, what a race! Hey, you got anybody you want to thank, man, for coming up third?
With this deal, I just got to thank Joey and the admins at Sim500 for putting a race together and hosting this deal. And thank you for broadcasting. We'll go back and give it a look and see what it looked like through your eyes.
No doubt about it, man. It was exciting and fun to watch. There you go, man. Third place again. Congratulations, our Chad.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, I'll bring up Chad Cole. Chad Cole, Joe Biden, Boone, got a copy?
We got you, bud.
Well, Cole, man, I said I always call you calm, cool, and collected like ice. But I said you're going to have to bring out your inner Justin Fuller there at the end, and you did. You come running through like the Tasmanian devil, but you finished it out in second. That was a wild one here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one, about Tasmanian devil and calm, cool, collected. I don't know about all that stuff, but that was a lot of fun there. You know, it must have been about lap 50 or so, one of those cautions. We filled it way up, and you could definitely tell because I faded like nothing else. And but we're good on fuel there, and I was hoping it'd go green. We'd be sitting pretty well right there, but we got a caution, and then lost a whole bunch of track position there too, and so it's kind of a struggle to get all that back and fight through all that mess there. I think that second to last restart looked like the 42 was trying to find a gap to the bottom. He kind of slowed down quite a bit, and then tried to fill that gap. We're just kind of going for the same spot at the same time. We made contact there. But I mean, that's short track racing. We're gonna have some contact, and I felt for the most part it was a pretty clean race. Didn't see too much crazy stuff going on, so happy to see that. Happy to get this race over with. This is a long, exhausting one right there.
Exciting on our end, like you just said, short track racing, bumping and beating, grinding and going on. Hey, but you came up home here in second tonight. You got anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Joey for sticking his neck out on this event here and giving a trophy to Josh there for the win. So shout out to Joey for putting this race on. Pretty cool that we have a pretty good field. Almost have a full field. We're going for 26. I think we had 24 start the race, so that's pretty cool. So thanks to him. Thank you too for filling in your night off. We're calling you out of off the couch on a Sunday night here. We can get you to do these same races, so we appreciate everything you do, Joe.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. It was a fun one to watch, and again, congratulations on that second place there, Chad.
I appreciate it.
All right, I tell you what, let's go down to this guy. He had an eventful night. Josh Parker, Joe White, the booth got cop.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, first you get kicked to the curb, then you come back out there, man, swinging for the fences, and you came back to the front. What I know on that last restart, you probably were sweating a little bit because those guys had 4 tires. What you needed to see was them battling back there. Caution came out at the right time. You pulled off here. First annual Sim500 Derby. How's it feel?
Yeah, it was definitely a long race. My shoulder was actually killing me the first run. I filled the fuel up, and I didn't realize how sensitive the car was going to get with it. And yeah, after that, I kind of learned my lesson. But yeah, I felt with about 50 to go when I set Comstock up and took the lead from him. I felt like I was set up pretty good, and obviously ended up getting turned around. But yeah, I mean, just like I said, just kept digging. I needed things to fall my way towards the end, and they did. So a little luck came my way at the end. So I got to thank the horseshoe I got going on.
Oh, no doubt, man. It's short track racing. Things going to happen out here. You know, ground and pound. That's the way I look at it. But it was fun to watch. You was able to come back, win this thing here tonight. Anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, for shout out. I threw the Monster paint scheme on here for Chip Ganassi Racing. I give a shout out to them, Chip Ganassi Gaming, Elijah Burke, and all them. Joey for putting this on. This was fun. It was a long race. I didn't realize how long 250 laps was going to be. But give a shout out to him and Chad Coleman, and everybody. But and you, I think you did this thing by yourself. So yeah, it's a big shout out to you.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. Just having a ball up here watching all guys out there just trying to kill each other on the track. But, hey, it was awesome. You pulled it out, put it in victory lane. Again, congratulations on her, Josh.
All right, thanks, bud.
All right, there you go, man. Josh Parker, the man, put it in victory lane. Folks, I had fun. I hope y'all had fun out there, too. It was a wild one here. First annual Sim500 Derby here tonight by Flags Speedway. For myself, Joe White, everybody here at Sim500. Everyone, have a good night.